Hello Aries, welcome to your Secret Confessions reading. This is for January 2023. First off, to my regular subscribers and listeners, guys, thank you for being patient with the readings. I've been traveling, I've been ill for a few weeks. My energy has been drained by a lot of different things that have been going on in my life, so I haven't been able to get to the readings. These are the first readings that I've done here for 2023. So bear with me if you hear a cough from time to time. I will try to do my best to suppress that. So Aries, that being said, let's get into the energy check-in. I've decided to do these as Secret Confessions readings. So let's get into this, Aries. Secret confession from your person of interest. For the time period of now, a quick energy check-in for my beautiful Aries. Let's take a look at the secret confession from your person of interest, Aries. Now, this can be reversed energy. If you're cross-watching for an Aries, this may resonate as an Aries that you're dealing with, but it is meant for my beautiful Aries out there to find out what is going on with their person of interest at the present time. Now, interestingly, with these Secret Confessions cards, they're quite long. Some of it will resonate with you, some of it won't, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For others of you, the whole thing will resonate. So let's take a look. Secret confession from Aries' person of interest for the time period of now, January 2023. Okay, let's take a look. I haven't always been the most financially responsible. I have debts to pay, and I'm working on better habits with my budget. I'm worried I cannot support you or take care of you financially. I don't like talking about it because it makes me feel defensive and ashamed. So some of this will resonate. Others of you take the whole thing. You guys will know. Let's see what's going on with your person of interest here, Aries. They're showing up as the Knight of Swords. So this is someone who has been in and out of your life. I do get a strong energy that this is someone with a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and when they are particularly, not feeling good about themselves, I get that they withhold, they withdraw. They like to be in control, they like to be in control of themselves, they like to control people around them. This is someone who is still learning in life, no matter what their age. I feel like this person still has a lot to learn. Let's see what else. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Aries, it's interesting. It's somebody who would like to get your attention, but I don't see you as someone who is showing this person attention, or you're not taking them very seriously. I get that they want to show you their best self. So they seem to feel like they haven't been able to show you who they really are, or that you've got a bad impression of them. And we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I get that this person, it is someone that you know, it's someone that you have met in passing. I don't feel that you've dated this person. This is someone that's around you. I get a missed connection. Somebody who withheld from you. This is someone who has recently been through a difficult divorce. I feel that they've lost money through a divorce. They may have even, they're either between jobs, or they've recently decided to change jobs. I also get that this person is someone who didn't, I feel like they sabotaged this connection right from the get-go by acting a certain way, and you were put off by this person. Okay. We've got the Seven of Cups, but they haven't been able to stop thinking about you, which is interesting. I actually feel for a lot of you Aries, this is someone who you might have been interested in initially. They weren't showing you interest. They put up some kind of guard, withdrew. They're going to have to work hard to get your attention, or your attention back, because I feel like you've moved on from this. They haven't. They're still thinking about you, Aries. And we also have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've moved on to something else. It's someone who you had a brief connection with. Some of you might have gone on one date with this, but I feel the majority of you, it was just someone you met when you were out. It could have been while you were having a meal. You could have been sitting down having some kind of having your lunch, and this person was next to you or close by. You struck up some kind of conversation. They were withdrawn, guarded. They didn't show a good side of themselves to you, Aries. It seems like this, you've left an impression with them, and they want to reconnect. They want a do-over. They want a chance to prove themselves. The Six of Wands, yeah, there's that pride and ego that I was feeling around this person. And we have the Queen of Wands. Well, that's you, Aries. I mean, you're a hard person to, I want to say, influence. You're a hard person to impress. They're going to have to work their butt off here to impress you. They're trying. I feel like they want to try to impress you. You're not really showing much interest at all. I get you being a bit bored by this person or this type of person. So if somebody comes in trying to impress you with how much money they have or what they do for a living, I get you being quite standoffish, not really being very interested, focused elsewhere. We have the Empress. Well, that's you again, especially if you're the feminine. I get a very strong feminine energy here as the person who is not closed off to love, but it just feels like, I'm willing to wait. I'm not just going to accept any old thing that comes along. I'm willing to wait. I'll wait it out until I get the right person to come along. This individual seems like they struck out with you in the past. They took the wrong approach, or they didn't show you enough interest. We've got the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Well, this is you being happy regardless of whether or not you're with someone. That's number one, Aries. I get you make your own happiness. You make your own luck. You make your own fortune. And you'd like to share that with someone, but you don't want to just share it with any old person. You want to share it with someone who values you. You want to share yourself and your life with someone who is of value to you. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So this person's been a little bit beaten up by life. And we've got the Page of Cups. But I feel like they're going to come in. They've kind of been beating themselves up since they met you, really, and they blew it. I get they blew it. They blew it with you. This person seems to have blown it with you, Aries, or vice versa. This could be an Aries that's blown it with you if you're cross-watching. My goodness, let's see what's going on with them again. It says they haven't always been the most financially responsible. Okay. Well, it could be that they were ashamed. They felt a little bit sheepish. They felt that you were out of their league. You are showing up as the Empress and the Queen of Wands, Aries. This person has debts to pay. They are working on better habits with their budget. They want to show you a side of themselves. And they want to prove to you that they are someone who is worthy of you. It says that they're worried they cannot support you or take care of you financially. Now, I don't feel that you need that from this person, but they may be a little bit on the old school side, so that may be important for them to be the breadwinner or someone who has their finances in order. They don't like to talk about their past financial mistakes because it makes them feel very defensive and ashamed. So this is someone who you've met, you might have gone on a date with. More often than not, I feel like this is someone who you kind of met but didn't really take much. Yeah, I get you're not being that interested in this person for whatever reason. I get that they sabotaged the connection initially. I get that this is I feel like this person has been depressed. They've been in a dark place, brought about by divorce, finances that weren't going their way, perhaps even bankruptcy or an ending of some kind when it comes to their finances. But this person has visions of a future with you, Aries. They want to be successful. They see you as someone who is very successful at what you do. They're very attracted to you physically. Not only that, I feel like for some of you, Aries, you're a bit younger than this person. They may feel like they're a bit too old for you. Whether or not that's the case, of course, you'd get to decide. And let's get one more card. Just a quick energy check-in here, guys, for your person of interest. I feel like if you haven't heard from them for a while, if they've been standoffish, you're gonna start to hear from them again. They're gonna start with wanting to impress you again. I feel like they've got a hard road to hoe here. It seems like it's a long way to go before they can win you over here, Aries, but they want to try. They're persevering. They want to try again. They want to keep trying. They have a vision of the two of you being together. One thing to be careful of with this person is I feel that they may drink, or they may have some kind of coping mechanism which is not so great. They may reach out when they are feeling a little bit low, or perhaps a little bit depressed. They may reach out when they've been drinking. I get drunk texts when they're feeling low, when they're feeling depressed or down. You hear from this person. Yes. Let's see. What else does Aries need to know about their person of interest? Aries person of interest. Ice Queen. Yeah, I feel that this is you. I feel that you've iced this person out. You have. You're being very discerning about whether or not you let them in. You don't know whether you should let them in here, Aries. For some of you, you're a mother, and you have to put your children first. So you're being very discerning about who you let into your life. And this person wants to be part of your life, but you may feel that they are a bad influence, especially if they drink a lot, or there's some kind of negative coping mechanism that you are aware of already. It could be that you met this person at a very low point in their life, or you met them at a place at a low point in your life, or you just met them in a place which is not a healthy place. What do I mean by that? It could have been anything. It could have been somewhere where you don't frequent anymore. It could even be a group of people or group of friends that you no longer associate with, people who you see as unhealthy. Yeah, it seems like, Aries, you want to, you're turning your back to this person. You're not interested. There's something about them that you feel is not worthy of you. They seem to know this, but they want to keep trying. They want to be better for you. They do. But I feel like this person you've seen a lot of red flags. A lot of it has to do with what you perceive this person's finances to be, especially weak. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this. If you're interested in your 2023 year ahead forecast, those are out at the moment. The link for that is in the descriptions box below. So feel free to check those out if you haven't already. They're quite comprehensive. I wish you the best here, Aries. I'll be back again for your February readings. They may be a little bit late, guys. Bear with me here while I'm still recovering from my bout of some illnesses here and my travel. So I wish you all the very best, Aries. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday period and that you're starting the new year well and well rested. Yes. Bye for now, Aries. Please do take care.